It's been just over a year, but now the SIU has released its report into the shooting death of 28-year-old Jamal Francique. The SIU has determined there are no grounds to charge the officer involved in his death, something the family's lawyer says goes to show that the system is broken and favors police.
There are flaws in the SIU process, and what it does is justify the public's call for the SIU to be disbanded and reconstructed.
It's the response from the Francique's family's lawyer, Nia Singh, who says the family is disappointed but not surprised to find out the officer involved in the shooting death of Jamal Francique won't be charged.
Too many times we see directors' analysis basically provide excuses for officers. And even in this report, the director notes that there are questionable things that have taken place.
The shooting happened last January in Mississauga while Francique was in the process of being arrested. According to the SIU report, officers were investigating him for allegedly dealing drugs and possessing a firearm. The SIU says they were unable to confirm if Francique had a gun or was dealing drugs, but they went to arrest him instead for allegedly breaching bail conditions. Several plainclothes officers planned to surround Francique after he got into his car. Investigators say Francique accelerated and struck one car, and that's when the officer fired their gun 4 times.
This did not have to result in the loss of life, and it leads me to wonder, and the public should really contemplate, what were the officers' motive when they conducted an investigation and a takedown in this manner? That is what I believe the director has missed in his analysis.
Singh notes several inconsistencies between the initial report and that of the SIU's, including the time when the shooting occurred and where Francique was shot. He says these discrepancies show the investigation into his death was sloppy.
The way this system has been put together over the past 30 plus years, it's not working. And if the SIU's mission is to provide confidence and to do unbiased investigations, then they failed. And this is a time for the provincial government and all stakeholders to really analyze and ask for this system to be changed and revamped and brought anew.
Peel Region's police chief released a statement in regards to the SIU's report, which reads in part, "Anytime a life is lost due to an interaction with police, it is a tragedy that all involved wish could have been averted. Family and loved ones are left behind with questions, and the officers involved are forced to deal with the realities of the stress these outcomes cause." The lawyer for the family says they'll be issuing a Freedom of Information request to look into the SIU report and be conducting their own investigation. Melissa Nakhavoly, City News.